Okay. Um, I think the toilet sound should be done by now. So I'm hoping you guys can't hear the flushing toilet thing recharging. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I find it funny. Um, Today is 31st of October, 2024. Rest in peace to my glorious blue-eyed king. He wasn't. He didn't die today, but he was sealed today. But anyway, um, yeah. Um, Today was an okay day. Um, let's see what happened today. So obviously I woke up. Actually, I'm gonna try not to say I woke up. Actually, I am. It's part of my character. I like that long story, like inside detours and stuff like that, like I am doing now. Um, yeah, something I don't want to change. Yeah. Um, so last night, I had a nice conversation with my friends. After I finished the recording, I jumped on Discord and we just spoke. And we spoke about father figures and yeah, it was really nice. We really didn't have like a deep conversation for years, I would say. um, yeah, and it was nice. It was a nice conversation. Um, you know, I used to blame my dad a lot, because I would think that like um, I would blame him for being an alcoholic, but what I don't realize, what I didn't realize is, it's easy to blame someone, but the way he grew up with mom, dad, and older siblings being alcoholics as well. Um, and when you're in an environment like that, it's hard to not fall into it as well. Um, so yeah, it's something to think about. It's really easy to judge someone, but you don't know the circumstances, and yeah, I guess there's a lesson there. So that was a nice talk, and obviously my friends talked about their stuff, and it was nice to hear because we actually spoke about being dads ourselves, and yeah, um, but they talked about their dads and how they would do things differently, and I think it's good. Is You don't want to pass down the trauma or the bad habits or the nasty stuff. You want to be the best person. You want to be a great example to your kids, and yeah. So yeah, today, after I woke up, I went for a meeting with my supervisor. Um, we spoke about my plans for the next month here. Um, so we will, well, yeah. It was a nice catch up with him. His stomach was growling and it was like really loud and awkward, but like he seems like a very outgoing person. Um, and like instead of like being awkward about it, he started making jokes, etc., which was it was nice to see. Um, so yeah, then I met other people in the department to talk about my project. Um, and yeah, it was nice. I ended up heading home and talking to my friends for a bit, and doing some research, because I will have to use injection molding, which I've never looked into before, other than like my first year lectures. We did stuff about injection molding, but we didn't really look into it. We got taught how it works, but we didn't, actually use it or anything like that. So it's good to have some, information because I would want to use it So yeah. Um, what else happened? I started. Oh, I made a little note in my phone to see what, uh, just if something happens during the day, I want to be able to talk about it and like myself or you guys. I thought it just this is yeah. Um, just note down for myself really. Um, just yeah, I made a little note. Put a blog. Um, hence, I am here, and I am talking about it. So that's why if you see me like looking up, reading on my screen, that's what I'm looking for. Um, so next note. Speaking with my supervisor, he asked me a question because there was an opportunity to head to Germany for a night, to go to a additive manufacturing event. Because I was in contact with some company and they provided me some free tickets, which I'm very happy about. Um, they will be displaying the new machines. It's very nerdy stuff, but like, it's interesting. Yeah. And he asked if there was any updates, and I was like, oh, I don't think so because the lady didn't contact me, and he contacted the lady, and she said that I am able to go. Hence, I will be spending a night in Germany. I'm really excited for that. That's going to be on the, well, actually, I don't want to say, but it's going to be later this month, well, next month. I just got a little bit sad. I'll speak about it in a second. It's going to be later this month, and yeah, I'm excited to try a German kebab. I love kebab, a bit too much than I should. But yeah, I do love kebab, and that's why I'm trying to lose weight now because a few too many kebabs. Yeah, but I'm excited to try a German kebab. There's also something called currywurst. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. But yeah, I want to try that. It's like sausage with ketchup. Sounds sounds really dead, but I'm excited for that. Um, okay, so I just got sad because today is Halloween, and I really like Halloween. In the past few years, every day I would do something for Halloween, and I would dress up, etc., etc., etc. But this year is the first time in many where I'm not. This is hard to talk about. Partially because I am in Lancaster for university. So it's like I wasn't able to pack my clothes or like anything. And secondly is, well, I don't know anyone here. And like seeing everybody outside dressed up kind of made me anxious. I had to pick up my parcel as well. I'll speak about that in a second. But like seeing everybody dressed up and yeah, it kind of made me anxious if I'm being honest. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, and I think the biggest reason is there was someone I wanted to spend Halloween with. But I am I am unable to do that right now, and it sucks. Because yeah, maybe I'll talk about it another time. But yeah, uh, but on another note, on a more positive note, I like doing this. I just realized because when I make a joke, I make jokes to make myself laugh. And if other people are laughing, um, then obviously that's like a really nice bonus because I like making people smile and yeah. But I don't get to see myself smile a lot. When I'm in a mirror, I'm not the most confident. Um, but seeing myself smile on camera is like a really nice, like a pat on the back. Um, yeah. um, oh, this got really sad. I wanted to keep it on high, on a positive note, but it is what it is. Um, yeah. Yeah. So what else? Yes. So when I went to pick up my parcel, there was issues with it because obviously I'm staying in like a guest room and um, like I'm not registered by into any college, which is really fucky, but it is what it is. And yeah, I went to the porter's office, and the lady was like, "Oh, do you have any other codes?" And I realized she has an accent, and I was like, "Oh, where you from?" And she's like, "Poland." And I'm like, "Me too." Um, I like doing that. I'm not very patriotic. I wouldn't say I'm patriotic at all. Um, but I like being able to speak to Polish someone and they help me out. I help them out. Um, kind of wish I was able to speak more languages because of that. Um, but yeah, we were just like, because I was the last one in the queue. Um, we were able to joke about for like maybe 3 minutes and just chat and it was really nice. It was just like a positive experience that I had today and yeah. So overall, um, overall it was a nice day. Well, could have been better. Um, I genuinely think Halloween is probably my favorite day of the year. Um, but obviously, sadly, uh, it's not celebrated in the best way today. Um, yeah, but on that shitty note, um, I think I am going to end of the video here. Yeah. Okay, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.